Hi, on today's Fermentation Friday, we're doing a honey ferment. Now, honey ferments are one of the most beneficial things that you can actually do for yourself because honey are natural antimicrobial. They are high in enzymes, and for ferments, they're perfect because they have all these beneficial yeast in them. Now, this time of year, cranberry is my go-to because we all know how great cranberries are for them. They're going to keep our urinary tract nice and healthy. Lots of vitamin C and polyphenols in here. Now, for your honey ferments, you only want to like poke them with so that honey can penetrate into them. Honestly, I find it just easier to take them to a food processor or a blender and just chop them up a bit. Now, you can do a straight cranberry honey ferment with just your cranberries. But you know, I like to add a lot of add-ins, and one of my add-ins I'm going to do is some fresh ginger, a tablespoon or two of fresh ginger, and ginger is going to add in here beautiful antioxidant and some fresh turmeric. Now, if you don't have fresh turmeric, that's okay. You can use the powdered turmeric, and this turmeric is going to be good for our joint health, and it is anti-inflammatory. Now, for my cranberries, I did an 8-ounce bag of cranberries. I washed them, I sorted them. I'm going to take these over to the blender. Just want to break them up a bit. And now I'm going to add them to my jar. Now, you do want a jar that you can put a tight fitting lid on, and you do want a jar that's going to give you a little headspace above the honey, because it is like a ferment going to bubble. Now I'm just going to do just a little bit of pepper. Now I have some fresh pineapple. I love somehow incorporating some pineapple. So next I'm going to add some cinnamon. Now this is Ceylon cinnamon. So this is the kind you want. You don't want any other kind, like Saigon or anything else. This is the true cinnamon, and this is the one that has all those health benefits. Now, if you have them in a stick form, you can just shove the stick in here. Now, this kind of cinnamon, what this is going to do is going to help improve your overall immune function. It's going to be great for your blood sugar, and it can help improve insulin sensitivities. So now I'm just going to cover all of this with honey. Now, you want honey that is raw and unfiltered. So make sure that it's just not any kind of honey. Now I'm just going to use a chopstick here just to kind of work it all down into there. Now we're going to put a lid on this, and we're going to set it out on the counter where every day we can see it, and flip it upside down, and then flip it back up the next day. And we're going to do this for 7 to 10 days, and then we're going to have this beautiful fermented honey that all of these goodness in here that is going to absorb into all of this goodness. Now, you can use this honey over your yogurt, in your tea. You can just take a bite every day. Everything in here you're going to be able to eat, especially with cold and flu season coming. If you're starting to not feel great, have some of this honey. If your throat's getting a little bit sore, put some of this honey into your warm tea. Now the honey is going to get thin because of the moisture from all of these things. So that took about half of that jar. And I'm going to put my lid on here and start the fermentation process. So this is the perfect ferment for your winter time. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make some, because this honey is going to be so good for you. I'll see y'all later. Bye.